Hi, my name is Richard Mendez. This part of the presentation is going to be on PowerPoint presentations and how they can be effective and not effective in the classroom, and particularly those that pertain to me as an art teacher at the high school level. So the first one is, how is a good PowerPoint? How do you know how to make a good PowerPoint? What are the aspects that make a good PowerPoint? And in my opinion, it's one that has a lot more interactive settings for the students. So, one that has graphics that demonstrate what you are discussing, so the content put into a more easy to define graphic. Another one is having a little more breakup in the makeup of the PowerPoint. So what tends to be the case for those PowerPoints that are considered bad or need improvement are the ones that have text after text. Students, just like anything else with reading a book, they can, after a while, if it's just a constant page after page of text, can get lost, lose focus, especially those who are ELs, those who are new to the subject material. So if I get someone that's never even heard of paper mache, if all they're doing is reading off of a PowerPoint, it's very hard for them to get enthused or focus on the concept that's being told because there's no graphics or demonstrations of what's going on. And so I like to break mine up if I am going to do a PowerPoint to where it is text and then graphics, maybe a video. Um, those would be good. Ones that are that go on forever as well. So I've been told before that a 25 slideshow presentation is about the max you should go. I usually go even less. I tend to go under 20 just to keep the kids going, switch gears, move on to another part of the lesson for that day. It should be more of an intro, if anything, to your lesson. Um, some basic rules, as I've gone over before, uh, making sure that there is enough information on each slide, but not too much to overwhelm the kids. Keep it at least a short paragraph per slide. That way they're not having to sit there and read through. Another good tip is to also have it printed out. So I print out my slides so that way every student is able to follow along and that if they need to, they can review the content that I went over. And a good effective slide would also have, like I said before, graphics or something to engage the students. Even the background or the setting of the slideshow can help bring about enthusiasm towards what we're talking about. Three things that I feel that you could add in to help with students becoming more engaged in the topic is adding videos. So short video clips pertaining to what you're discussing for the day. I find those are great, and if they're actually put in to the slideshow, so not just click a YouTube link, but actually it's in the slideshow ready to go, and they can watch it and pull it up again if you have access to like Google Classroom where they're able to re-watch the slideshow. Another thing is also to animate the text. So some teachers take this to another level, but I do feel as a former student who would sit and watch PowerPoints, it would catch your eye or at least make you bring back your focus if the words came in or if you're talking about a certain subject like art, maybe they get painted onto the screen. Just a way to help animate your topic so that it's not just plain text. And then another great thing that I've started doing, and I actually got this from other teachers that I was substitute teaching for, is having the students edit the slideshow. So having the students make a presentation for you by giving, if for an example, for my photography class, I went over depth of field. So I was showing them what a difference it looks like if the background's fuzzy and the focus is in the foreground, or if the whole entire picture is in focus and more of the background is in focus. And I first went over the slideshow, then allowed them to edit the slideshow and put in their own examples that they found or that we went outside and actually took. So then we could review it again with the class the following day, so that not only does it count as a review, but then it's also the students' work. So they're taking pride in it, they're wanting to see how theirs looks, and they're more engaged that way. So I feel that's a great one to add in, and students can then make their own as they get used to doing it. So it ties everything together, and I think that could be translated across the board to any subject. So that's another beneficial aspect that comes with using a PowerPoint. Thank you.